Aye. Well, what a day today's been. Let's show you what happened to the swing trade. And a warm welcome to one and all. And for those of you not seen me before, my name is Langers, and I am the overgrown child that is the Scruffy trader. No shock that I've got toys on my desk. And I need them. And why do I need them? Because they help calm my mind and they stop me fiddling with the charts. Now when I'm day trading, I do have a tendency to move the targets and what have you around because I'm watching kind of the heartbeat of the market, if you like. When I'm swing trading, as I'm about to show you, I just let the charts get on with it. And because the screen's not on and I'm normally waiting for a trade, I need to occupy my mind, and that's why I have all these sort of things lying around. Yes, I do love Star Wars. Oh, and talking of Star Wars, here's my Princess Leia.
There you go, Grumpy.
Grumpy? I've been in a good mood today.
Oh yeah, I must have missed it.
Yeah.
I don't know where you get your delusions, laser brain.
Do you know why I was in a bad mood? That's because you didn't put that bikini on.
Yeah.
She's not biting. It's worth a shot. I'll have a moment.
Well, hello. Ding dong.
I'm actually in a good mood. And sorry for those who have come on here and sort of think, what the hell's going on here? Isn't he a trader? You're right, I am. It doesn't mean to say you've got to be serious all the time and have this air of, oh, I'm better than you. Because I'm not. I'm just a guy who loves his job, certainly loves his wife, and enjoys it. You know, when I watch a lot of the YouTubers out there, and they're sort of, they're trying to make it out as if they're all the Wolf of Wall Street and all of that. It's, well, it's just bollocks, basically.
You ding-dong!
The charts are relatively simple. The hard part is you, controlling yourself and discipline, and that's why I have my toys, what I was alluding to, because I need to step back at times. But when they're talking about the amount of sort of money, saying you're going to be a millionaire in sort of a year or something, the bit they don't tell you is the account size you need to make that amount of money. To put it in perspective, if you want to make $1 million in a year, you need to earn 7 days a week, £2,703, I think it is. Certainly 2,700 every day. Now, you've got to have an account size big enough to do it. But also, you've got to have the mental stability to do it as well. And they never touch on that. Me, I've got a good size account, and it generates a couple £100 a day.
Are you serious?
You know, £200 a day. But that's all I need. So, ultimately, I'm not mega wealthy, but I'm paid on par with an average professional, shall we say. You know, if you've got a good job, I earn roughly about the same as what you do. So it does kind of grieve me. The difference is I work for myself and I can do what I like when I like, which is why I can enjoy myself. And if I want to act like an arse, I will act like an arse. And if somebody doesn't like it, well, watch one of the others. It's that simple. I've had a lovely week this week. I've had my social media blackout. I do it every once in a while. And the reason I do that is it helps me reset the batteries. Because I get bombarded all the time. So I just switch it all off. Let me settle down a little bit. And then start again. And that's where swing trading comes into it. Because you can step out of it altogether but still earn some money. So a little bit of a ramble there. Don't know how I got onto that. Tell you what, I'll have my coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes a coffee. And let's have a look and see what this swing trade has done. But before that, If you haven't been here before, do click that subscribe button and smash the like. It genuinely helps and it motivates me to do more of this. So let me flick the screens on and we'll show you. So this is the chart that we were trading, which is the US Swissy. Now I'll drop a couple of links in the description below of how I got to this pair and an update on it, because this is the third video of this. Because as with its nature, swing trading, it's not done in a day, it's done over the course of a few days, and some trades can run into weeks. But it was all planned out, shown in front of you, why I picked it and how I picked it. And now I'm going to show you the results. It's actually stopped me out, because if you see the other video, it had the entry points, it was in this red zone, there was a 1 here, there was a 1 in the green, and the third one was to get right the way down to here. However, part of the rule was when that one and that one close out, you move the stop to break even and just let it get on with it. However, it has reversed and took me out of the equation. Now, if this was midweek, I may well re-enter this trade because the criteria is returned to the starting point and not actually changed, which is here. But it is Friday night, and do I want to put it across a weekend with an unknown gap on a Sunday night? No, I don't. And because it is late on a Friday night, I don't think the market's going to do much anyway. So all I will do is I will look at this on Monday morning. If the criteria is still there, I'll just re-enter it and put the targets back in again. Okay, because your idea for all this is an hourly chart is off this chart, the 4 hour. The 4 hour is where I saw the trade drive up, and it's a slow grinding move down, as you can see. Yes, it's sold off, so this is just a bit of profit taking, so we'll just watch that creep back up. Monday morning I will have a chance to re-enter this market and then ride it down exactly the same way as I've done before. Simple stuff, guys. And if you want to see how it was made up, check the link below, and also the update that I did this morning. And what it's given me for was really just, when did I set this away? Yesterday. It was yesterday. Set this away, 293 quid. And the amount of time I have spent on this is about 10 minutes. That's it. Because when I do my initial sort of product pick, it's for the entire day trade. Get out a basket of stocks, or products rather. Work your way through it, put your trade on. It's either going to be in the day factors or the swing factors. And what does that mean? It's because I'm predominantly looking for a basket, and because I'm going through all of the pairs. Some of them are slower than others, which by default become swing trades, and I just work it out. So that's a swing trade. That's where I'm going to get in, right? Forget about that. Look at it again at 8 o'clock tonight, sort of thing, 8 o'clock the next morning, whenever. And then I just concentrate on the day trades because I love it. I enjoy the charts. And more importantly, I like the challenge. Talking of challenges, the other part of today, this will be updated tomorrow, but I have had a phenomenal day on the prop firm. It is nearly complete. That's my equity curve running up. I need to get to 910 to pass the sort of challenge, and I'm at, well, I've got an equity of 829 because I still have a trade running that's running on pennies, but it's in profit. And for 49 trading days, I've done 660 trades, I have made a gross amount of pips of 5,500 pips in those time. I lost 870, giving me, well, the thick end of 4,700 pips net. Okay, my profit factor, which you should always look at these sort of things, needs to be greater than 1. So I'm over 1 to 1. I'm at 3.9. So today has been pretty darn good, considering I don't really trade on a Friday, and I've had pretty much a week off this week because I just wanted to calm myself down and, well, just kind of get my psyche back, because one of the things with trading, and YouTube for that matter, is it can be mentally draining.
No way!
And I genuinely mean that. A friend of mine, little Billy Bob there, little redneck, did make a comment that I look tired on some of the videos. And to be honest, Billy Bob, you were bang on. You really were. I was exhausted, literally exhausted, and I needed the break. And I stepped off from a lot of the trades I was doing as well. Why? Just to sit back, calm down. Because sometimes it can become, even when you've done it a long time, you can get yourself to what I would call burnout point. Not so much doing the YouTube channel, because I do a lot of videos. In fact, I do one pretty much every day. It's just kind of like a little vlog of me arsling around in the office, whether I'm here at home or at Joanne's office, down at the shop that we own. You can get to burnout. Couple that with everybody wants a piece of you as well, and it's not just people wanting to know what I do for a living. It's companies wanting to work with me that I turn away, but they are at me every day. I am constantly trying to be coaxed to be a signal provider. It'll never happen. And I keep telling the same companies over and over, they'll contact me saying, oh, will you provide signals now for them? Will you do this? Will you do that? We'll pay you X amount. And I always say no. And there's kind of two reasons behind that. One is I don't really need the money. I earn a good wage doing what I'm doing, and I'm quite happy and comfortable with my life. And the little bits that I get off YouTube, it might buy me a cup of coffee and sort of, I don't know, the odd toy, but most of it goes in the coffee fund, which is basically given away to a local charity. And why do I do that? Something I've always done. I've done it for a long time, and it's a nice thing to do.
Good job.
But the other side of it, which is a little bit more important, because I suppose it's always nice to be paid, and you should be paid for what you do. Because my theory on life is very simple. I've worked every day since I was 11 years old. And if you think you're going to get life given to you on a plate, which seems to be the way these days, you need to grow up. There are no free rides in this world, and I have certainly got no time for freeloaders. I genuinely haven't. And I see them every day. You know, they want everything free. And no, the world doesn't work like that. Nothing in this world is free. The part of signals that I disagree with, and I wholeheartedly disagree with this, and the guys in my groups will tell you, I have an utter hatred of it, is one, it teaches you nothing, not a blind thing. Because what do you learn from it? Somebody says, get in here and get out there. Great. Why did they get in there and why did they get out there? You don't know. But the other side of it is, more arguments are caused because of money than anything else in this world.
You serious?
You know, whether it's affairs, sort of somebody talking behind somebody's back, all that sort of stuff. They pale in comparison to money. Money will always see you out. Will always show you the true character. And when somebody puts money on the table, it's great. And they'll always be your best friend. But when money is taken away from you, suddenly your best friend becomes your worst enemy. And that's what money does to people. It can be a terrible, terrible thing. And that's why I disagree with signals. Because it's great when you're winning, but what about when you lose? You always look to blame somebody. You never blame yourself. You blame the person that gave the signal. And that's why the number one rule in the sort of Discord group that I run, whatever you is, nobody asks for a signal and nobody's getting one. Simple as that, you know. I suppose it's just something to think about across the weekend. In fact, I'd be interested in your thoughts in the comments and one thing and another, but that's just kind of my take on signals. I just think they serve no purpose whatsoever. I don't think there's anything wrong with putting your chart up and saying, oh, this is what I look at and this is what I think may happen, because that's a different kettle of fish. That's your own opinion, and if somebody wants to follow that, that's up to them. But if you categorically say that's where you get in and that's where you get out, then no, I think that's something wrong. It's not good at all. Maybe Winky's right. Maybe I was off on one this afternoon. Personally, I thought I had a great day. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm going to kind of leave it there because it is Friday. I'll do a proper update tomorrow on the 5%ers. I'm also going to do a little video for you because I was requested on what to look for in a broker, because I think that's quite important as well. These are things that are kind of skirted away from and not really talked about. Yeah, so keep your requests coming and I'll do my best to get them done for you. And like I say, drop your comments below. I genuinely answer every single one of them personally, and we'll just crack on. So have a great weekend, guys. Trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love and the money will follow. See you all on the next one.